Hello, everybody. I'm Austin.
I'm Dan.
We're here to play games.
Badly.
Yes. See, Dan's got his festive glowy helmet.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we should put some ornaments on it, you know? And if the glows could be like red and green and some other colors, you could make very Christmassy helmet.
That would be, yeah, that would be very festive. One cool thing about this helmet that's kind of hard to see with my character's hair is that you get these, like, things that hang down that look a little like earrings. They're kind of covered by his majestic yellow mane. But, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Anyway, we're in the Ainsel River. The other half of it.
Yes. This is the Ainsel River main.
We explored all this area here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move on to some other places this time.
Yeah, we will be coming back to the Great Waterfall Crust at some point, probably right after this, I imagine, because I think we're just going to take care of as much underground as we can until, before going up to the plateau, which I'm sure some of you are like, go to the plateau already, and I get you, but, yeah, this underground stuff is pretty great, so we want to make sure to get all this in.
Our answer to that is, wait your turn.
That's right. As a reminder, in this area, we talked to the Ronnie doll, the mini Ronnie, and she was saying all of this very, basically, we are on a mission down here, from her. She's like, hey, need you to keep going this way, or something like that, and we kind of insisted by talking to her a couple of times.
Yeah, so, because you probably missed it, because my recording software was just like, screw you, Austin. What you missed on the actual conversation with Ronnie is that after talking to her 3 times, she's like, I didn't think anyone would notice that this is my current form, but now that you've noticed me, you're now indentured to me forever until you complete another task, because you've ruined me, or something.
Because what?
Because you've ruined me, or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what she meant to accomplish by moving her soul into a tiny doll. But it was probably something, so that's cool. Have some fire! Ooh, nice.
So, anyway, she's like, now you must complete this task for me since you're over here. And that's what we are working on. There's, like, somebody she needs defeated. I don't remember the exact terminology she used.
Yeah, I don't either. But we will get that terminology in a little bit when we make our way through the rest of this area. So, have no fear. We will clarify things. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but if you are running a magic build and you get the spear drop from these little dudes down here that we're fighting, that's a really good one for like a cold infusion, and it will scale extremely well with your magic stat.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the build, but I know there is a Extra Life build that uses that exact weapon. So, and it's a good build. It's very good. There we go.
Lots of ghost glove warts around here.
Yeah. There's a little side area we'll go into before we keep moving here, but we can take care of these little dudes in front first. Oh.
These guys suck.
Cute. Yeah, they'll kind of wreck you if you're not careful. It is good to get all this ghost glove wart. This will be a good time to get any spirit you've upgraded that uses ghost glove wart. You're probably approaching, if you've been following along with what we're doing anyway, you're probably approaching the ability to upgrade one to almost full. Let's see. Missing an 8 and 9, but that will change pretty soon here. Basically, if you are trying to upgrade a summon spirit to maximum, run through these underground sections. You will get there eventually.
Yeah.
Because they're all down here, and if you're trying to upgrade a grave one, you just go to graves.
Right.
Makes sense, right?
Stone sword key. I forgot there was a Miranda over here.
Yeah.
I went the wrong way, I think.
Well, this is a side path right here, so we want to do this first.
I can't ever remember which way is the correct way to go first. So
Yeah, I remember this one pretty well for some reason. This Miranda is particularly annoying. Ow.
Huh. Suck it. Oh, there's big dudes over here. Haha. Hi. Not big dudes, but
Yeah, the spear guys.
yeah. The nothing will ever poison break me ever, guys.
Wow, this is the first time I've upgraded these wolves, actually. They're pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've never really done that, but I figured it would kind of fit this character. Got my little pack of wolves I can summon.
Yeah, your little wild beastie wolves.
Yeah, there is another summon spirit, speaking of that, over here called the Clayman Ashes. Pretty good. I think that's another set.
Whoops.
Oh no.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. The Claymen are the dudes with spears that we've been fighting. So,
Yeah.
if you are getting wrecked by them and you're like, man, I wish they were on my side, go pick these up.
And then one will be on your side.
2, actually.
Oh, excuse me, two. Two will be on
There
your
are
side.
two of them. They're pretty solid. I think of the group ones, the most generally well-regarded one is the Great Shield Hollows. Just because they can tank like nobody else. I was kind of planning to get the Rat Ashes from the Plateau, but I think I may stick with the Wolves, because they're pretty cool. And they're cheap. They're not too
Now,
expensive
if I
to
could
summon.
just not run off the edge for no reason.
I do advise not running off the edge for no reason.
Yeah, me too. Where are the ashes? You said they were over here, right?
Yeah, they're like in this corner over here. Like right here.
Oh. Yeah, I ran past them. Not even mean, fell down the cliff because I wasn't paying attention. Like an amazing person. All right.
It happens. It
does.
happens.
I'm gonna blame
biggest-
the hat. The hat blocks my view.
Yeah, I can't see anything with the hat on. Make sure you pick up the random items around here. There's a decent amount of good stuff. Golden runes and loveworts and stuff like
Smithy
that.
stones,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, get these over here too.
Melted mushrooms.
The all-important melted mushrooms.
That's
yes, yes. Good, good. Oh, okay. I think I've gotten everything out of this little area here.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Ooh, a human
This
bone
route-
shard. Oh boy.
Human bone shard. Get a little regen going. Come on, doggos. Doggo, 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 doggo.
Down the river we go.
I can't remember. I think something shows up in this tunnel.
Ants.
Are there ants? Okay, yeah. Stupid ants. Wow.
Excuse me, sir, if you could just not leap over them at 90 miles an hour.
Hey, I actually hit the back of them. This is pretty much how I play the Revenant in Night Rain, except I have 2 gigantic swords and I just jump slash everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Basically, I always want to get the claw talisman when I'm playing.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know
Those-
this may feel like we're visiting the
Stuck
same
over there.
places, but we're not.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff looks kind of similar.
Haha.
Get out of here.
Besides, these ones have wings. Oh, this guy sucks.
Yeah, I don't like this one. Fortunately, in multiplayer, he's not too bad, but that front portion is a shield. So, you need to be able to flank.
Yeah, and he'll
If you're,
rush you with
but,
it.
yeah, if you're by yourself, you know, the only way I've been able to deal with those is just circle enough, wait for them to do their jump thing. Anything on this route over here? A second. Let me look down here real quick.
I thought the way I was looking might have been like the dead end, but I think this is the dead end over here.
It is. I remember because of this guy. Oh.
Nope. And
Oh,
this area should look familiar because that's where we were running around earlier on the other half of this area. So
yeah, so we're going to want to go down this way and get the rest of the stuff out of this room that we weren't able to get to.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we'll get that in a minute. So, do these little drop downs. This is, I think you were commenting about being able to get up onto these ledges when we were in this room before.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
I had forgotten that this was the way to do it.
Pick up. This is a pretty good weapon right here. The Wing of Astel.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid. Shout out to Calliope Mori, who used this in her run to great effect. It was a very, very cool build. Let's see.
Is it an intelligence-based weapon? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's an intelligence. It's a curved sword. Actually, I'm probably not going to be able to get much out of it because my character is kind of dumb, but let's see. Yeah, I won't be able to demonstrate it, but basically it has a special attack, Nebula, that does some explodey stuff in front of you. But one of the other really good things about it is you can fire with the strong attack. You can fire these little beams out that don't cost anything.
Hold on,
they're not
probably show it off. Give me a second.
especially damaging. Okay, sure, but they are handy. Having any kind of range is nice.
Gotta change my equipment setup for a second here, but
Yeah, there you go. That's Nebula. Very cool. Yeah, and that's the... If you want to shoot beams in front of you, this is one of the weapons to do it. Yeah. Pretty good stuff. Also a very weird-looking weapon. I
Yeah.
quite like it. Always liked curved swords. They're one of my favorite weapon classes.
they got a good moveset for sure.
I always have to two-hand them whenever I use them. Like, I always end up two-handing them, but they feel good to use, for sure.
You don't dual wield curved weapons for yourself?
Not usually. I usually will get one and I will two-hand it. Something about that moveset is just very satisfying to me.
Yeah.
Really don't know. Like, I've gone back and forth on my favorite weapon classes in these games. I don't know that curved sword is it, but it depends on which Souls game, probably. Like, Dark Souls 1, I think the curved sword might be my favorite weapon class.
Yeah. I don't remember what class it falls under, but I know in 3 I always really enjoyed the, mind if we rest here?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I always really enjoyed, like, the dancers. Why can't I touch it again?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, this one's weird. See where I'm sitting?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's graphically strange. I remember this one.
But the dancers twin set was always really
It's
good.
curved swords,
Let
yeah.
us speak of the past a while.
All right,
I
Ronnie,
was
what
once
you got?
an Empyrean
Technically a dual
of
one.
the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own 2 fingers as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the 2 fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since.
Interesting.
And the baleful shadows.
Baleful shadows. There you go.
I turned my back on the two fingers. The baleful.
Okay, yeah. So she needed us to take on the baleful shadows.
Yes, indeed.
And it's interesting because there's a really big implication that through the lore and stuff that Blythe, and I guess by extension the other two Empyreans, would have received some sort of like
shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blythe is Ronnie's shadow. The Empyreans. So technically Mikola and Melania have shadows, I believe. I'm not sure I can recall Melania's off the top of my head right now, but I believe... Yeah, I'm gonna have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure they all received a shadow of some kind.
Right. Well, so, maybe even like dog/wolfish. Yeah, like they're called shadows, but they are essentially like their protectors.
Yes.
And we will actually fight one of those protectors later.
That's true.
Would Millicent be part of the shadow group for Melania?
No.
Okay.
Millicent is, and we're jumping a little ahead in the lore here, but Millicent is a sister, I believe, or daughter. I'd have to look at that, but I think they were all, to a certain extent, touched by the outer god of rot.
Take that. Wow, it yelled really loud. I don't think I've ever heard them do that. Take that, you jerk.
Get out of here.
I like this area. All of the Noxtella stuff is super cool.
Yeah, this is a particularly cool area. It's huge as well. Like, there's so much in this. It's not as big as it might at first appear, but it is also pretty giant. There's plenty to do down here, and you can't use your horse, so it feels even bigger than it is.
Right. Item.
Yeah.
Silver
Tear Husk is a crafting type of thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You make some good stuff out of it.
Yep.
But I cannot remember at the moment because I use the crafting system in this game as little as possible.
Yeah, it's specifically, I remember using them for the perfumer concoction that gives you like the one-hit shield, which I still can't remember what it's called. That aromatic of some kind.
It's not opaline. That's the crack tier. Celestial do. How do I? Let's see.
I don't think I've got the recipe for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd say it.
I don't either. Yeah. Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue though. I've used that before. It's a pretty good one. It does the bubble, but it's not the same as the opaline. I think it's like a, or is it a one-time? I don't know. I have to look it up.
So
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's an aromatic, right? So you
Yeah.
swing it around in the air, and anybody who's within the vicinity of its effect will get a shield. I don't think it's quite as strong as the opaline, but it still has a high damage negation for one hit.
Right.
And the fact that you can share it with others is really good for like upcoming boss fights and stuff like that.
Yep. All I can think of is like the one that turns your Iron Flesh one.
Yeah, that one's weird too. Because you walk around like super slow.
Yeah, it's always been an interesting type of buff.
Was there
in this
anything
game.
up this way?
Yeah, there's an item,
Okay.
I believe. Pretty sure.
You lied to me.
Ah! Snail guy.
Oh, where'd he come from?
I don't know, he's like stuck up there. I can't target him. Alright, I'm gonna move on with my life. Oh, can you hit him?
Yes. Yes, I can. There we go.
There you go. That's all you.
Put him out of his misery.
You had the high ground.
I did.
It was this little... Yeah, no, it was this area I was thinking of. There's an item up in this little area. I don't know if you went into it. Anyway.
I'll go look. I'll go look.
Alright. I'm gonna go get this. Glovewort. Ghost Glovewort 7.
Oh, yeah. Already got that area.
Go.
Ghost Glovewort 7.
Yeah.
Sneven?
75.
I didn't see where you ran off to. Fine. I probably already grabbed it.
What do you... Oh, no, it was just out in, like, the middle. You probably already got it.
Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Hello. Spicy.
Giving
That
the
ant got
spice right
wrecked
back.
from the dudes exploding. So
Yeah.
good. I'm dead. Yep. I got javelin to death. Watch out for the beach umbrellas.
Ah!
Yeah, so if you weren't aware, be careful in this area. You will get,
Smacked.
yes,
Yeah, friggin'...
overwhelmed.
Oh, there's a... Yeah, there's a ghost 8 right there.
I feel like after getting through this area was when I was able to get my ghost glovewort summon up to 10.
Yep. All we need right now is a 9, after getting the 8 that's near where I am over here.
You only need one of each, right?
Correct.
Yeah, which is different than the weapons, which use multiples.
Right. The Grave and Ghost Gloveworts both only need 1 per level.
Alright, this guy's getting on my nerves. Stop it.
There, 8. There will be an opportunity to get another great Ghost Glovewort. So if you've upgraded a summon and then you get another one that you want to max out, I think you get 2 or 3 of those per playthrough. I don't remember if you can farm the great Gloveworts, but I know that you can eventually purchase all of them up to 9. So if you want to try one out and you've gotten it to like 8 or 9 and you're like, I kind of want to do another one, just leave it at 9. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's the same with weapon upgrades too. Like if you want to try out a weapon, you can get pretty much any regular weapon to 24 and any somber weapon to 9. Now you are going to have to run around getting all the bell bearings to get these, you know, to be able to purchase the upgrade materials, but that's not a problem to do. You know, it's just kind of, you got to grind it up, basically. But if you're trying out different weapons and spirits, you're probably just grinding anyway, so... Chain reaction.
Okay, did we want to go up the other stairs before we get too far into this?
Yeah, I mean, we can. I usually go all the way down here, but yeah, it's probably a good idea. Let's just go back.
There we go. I'm stopped getting javelined in the face every couple seconds.
Oh, actually, this will work out. Yeah, I mean, that's an important thing, you know? Not getting javelined in the face.
Yeah,
I think
typically.
this one is... Yeah, this one leads to an elevator. There's another set of stairs that's further back that we'll need to do
Oh, okay.
as well. Or no, this one just leads to a treasure chest.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
was about to say,
What
I
am
thought this
saying?
one was the dead end.
Yeah, this one is. Pay no attention to my crap navigation.
There's a
There's
ghost
a ghost
Glovewort
9.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright,
Vitality again.
good idea.
Oh. It's nice as an anti-attrition measure. I quite like Bestial Vitality for that in particular. The other regen spells that do AoE are really good for co-op buffing, you know? Golden Vow and, I can't remember the other incantation.
Well,
but
there's like
yeah,
Blessing
the one,
of the Earth Tree as well, which is a really strong.
yes, that's, I think, the... Where did you go? Oh, you're over there.
Was there another set of stairs that I missed?
Yes, yes, there was.
Okay,
Come
sorry.
back.
I'm coming.
That's okay, yeah. Alright, so let's go all the way back.
It's so far away.
This is what I mean by this area feeling gigantic. There's probably an efficient way to path this, but I never end up doing, I always end up having to backtrack a little bit in this area, so.
Listen, we all know that we're peak efficiency at this game.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I can never do, it is be a speedrunner. And I say that with all the respect in the world for speedrunning. Like, it's incredible what some, it's incredible what some people are able to do. I just know I would not be capable of it, for the most part. For the most part. Like, there are some exceptions to that, but for the most part, I don't think I could speedrun.
So,
especially not a game like this.
Yeah, so the lower area of this isn't the dead end? I thought these stairs went up to, like, the next thing. Okay.
No, they don't. Yeah, that I do remember. You go up these stairs, and they circle you around sort of where we were, and you have to drop down. But there's an elevator that goes down to where we need to proceed in this area.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I just don't remember crap.
Yeah, it's alright. Nice.
Remember how to smack people in the head, though. Alright. Razor.
Yeah. So if you've been wanting to block things like these annoying ants have been doing, then that's the way to do that.
Yep.
Pick that up. Yeah, there's quite a lot of these. Back up.
Oh.
Yeah. And daggers there.
Alright, you have to jump.
I do not like this item placement.
Doopy-doopy-doo.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't think there's anything back here, but I always end up running to check. Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah, there's something back here.
The Archer Ashes.
I wonder if there's a name for the phenomenon of doing that, where you never remember where stuff is, you just have to compulsively check every little corner of a place.
Well, I know the diagnosis of that is OCD, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that compulsion would be classified as.
Well, it's something that these sorts of games, and I don't just mean Souls games, I mean like just action RPGs and stuff like that, they create a tendency like that. You never know where something might be hiding.
Right. Collectathons. Alright.
Got a chest here.
There's lots of good stuff in this area, so it's definitely worth walking around.
Yep. Ghost, Glovewort Pickers, Bell Bearing 2. That one is 4, 5, 6, I believe, as far as Ghost Gloveworts that you can buy. So, yeah, there's 3 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and they each get 3. Now make sure as you're going through this little area that you pop into this room here. Easy to miss.
Yeah. Still be careful, because there's areas where like 15 of these things will just drop down on you.
Yep. That one almost dropped on my head.
Yeah, I like them
Number
sombers.
7 is good to pick up. Alright.
Ooh, a gold rune 10. Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Thing. It's not a thing. Okay, yeah, that's the way forward, so over here first.
Just picked up one of those.
Yeah, this has a cool spirit ashes in here, actually.
Oh, come on.
Oh no, buddy!
Today is Austin's going to die every couple minutes day.
Oh no!
Poor Davendorf, he never saw it coming.
Having some troubles.
Yeah, it happens.
Alright.
Had to make up for my really good run the last couple of recordings.
Gonna go ahead and open this one. This is the Night Maiden and Swordstress. This does summon... Good grief. I remember how to menu in this game. So, summon Night Maiden and Swordstress. It's sort of like that boss that we fought in Caelid. One of them has the whip sword. The other one has, I think, the club. The whip club. It's a pretty good summon. It's not as good as one might think it is, but it is pretty good.
Yep. And these are the puppets, which is different from, like, spirit ashes. I mean, they are functionally the same, but...
Whoa!
Where did that come from?
It came from further up, but it just, like, glitched across my screen pretty horribly.
Oh.
And now it's... Yeah, that definitely acted strange there for a second, but these guys aren't too bad. The big freaking spear. Marble tier.
Yeah, doesn't it usually come, like,
imagine-
across this bridge?
Yes, and it did. It did. It just aggroed, and then it, like, did a weird glitchy jump to where I was suddenly taking damage, but graphically I had no idea why. Anyway, you imagine doing the rebirth enough times, and then eventually you're like, I am a giant sphere that's very angry at everything.
That'd be awful.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the larval tier mechanic, we didn't really spend too much time on it, but the Great Rune of the Unborn perfects those who have been born anew. There are some rather disturbing implications to the Rune of the Unborn. We'll get into it a little bit more with a certain quest. But it's no accident that these spheres drop larval tears.
Another trapped room.
It's a trap!
And another great ghost glovewort.
Yep, so that makes 2. So once you get out of here, you can probably upgrade 2 different spirit ashes. I'm probably going to upgrade a ghost spirit ash along with my wolves, I imagine. Problem is, if I'm really going to commit to not leveling up mind, I'm going to be limited on which ones I can use. So could do the mimic tier.
Yeah, Mimic Tier is the one I end up falling on most of the time.
That one costs HP, so if you're running a low FP build like I am, mimic tier is a decent choice.
Is this the one where they all fall down?
I don't know. I think so.
Yep, there we go.
I think this is just a big, complicated dead end over here. Oh, there's an item over here. I'm coming. Smithing stone 6 over here, so. The only other thing before you go into this room.
Woo! Also big ball, so watch yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what could make this situation any worse?
If you need me, I'll be over here.
I'm loving it exploding. There he is.
Watch out.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Somber 7. What are we doing on Sombers anyway? Up to 9.
Okay.
Means I can level this sword up.
You said there was something out this way, right? Before progressing.
Yeah. Go out of that door, take a left.
What if I want to take a right instead?
Well,
these
you're
stairs?
radically free to do so. Nope, we came up those stairs. Look in that corner to your left. I think. No, I think it might be further on.
How
There might be
could
something
you
back.
lie to me?
Well, through being an idiot.
No, don't
Take a
talk
left.
about my friend that way.
Take a left. And right there.
These stone 6. Nothing else? Yeah, okay.
I have many good skills. Navigating things I literally just did is not one of them.
It's okay, buddy.
Getting rid of chairs is one of them. Very good at that. Alright. Here is Sparkly.
I do too. There he is.
Back here, you fool! Number 6. Definitely gonna be upgrading my sword.
My diamond sword.
Alright.
I hear goopy noises. Denied. Ow. I got denied too.
Ooh. Thank you, I was definitely about to die right there. There we go.
Hooray!
Yes, there's treasure right here. Definitely pick this one up. Moon of Noxtella.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good talisman.
Yeah, this one increases memory slots by 1, I believe.
Yep.
Actually,
You are a spellcaster. It is worth having.
no, it increases by 2. Alright, so now let's go... Is there an exit to this room over here?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was.
Don't ask me. My memory for this area has been proven to be terrible, so...
Here it is. Okay. So, yeah, this is a little bit of a drop-down area. Basically, this will circle us back to where we were. So,
Okay.
talk
I have
crap
no
about my
memory of this place.
navigation
Oh, you actually know it?
skills, and I sort of know where I'm going here.
I think I do remember,
You
where
remember
this
this?
goes now.
Yeah.
Now that we're here at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, oh, right, this place is coming together.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is good to do because you'll get a golden seed.
I need those.
Me too. Gib. I think that's the only thing on this little plateau.
That sounds right. I'm glad that they give you an excess of them so that if you miss one, it's not the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world.
Unlike certain other things you have to collect.
What could you possibly be referring to?
I don't know. It would be kind of crazy if your power depended on collecting all of a specific item.
Yeah.
And, you know, there
And
was
they-
only exactly that amount of those items.
Yeah, that would be so brutal, really.
Yeah,
Borderline
yeah.
unfair, I would say.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know... Is this fun? Is this, Just to address it a little bit, I don't object in its entirety to Shadow Tree fragments. Just the fact that all of them must be like, I do think it has some systemic issues for sure. But, you know, it's an imperfect solution to, I think, the problem of an open world From Software game. And kind of the what's next question.
Right.
But it is very annoying to play Shadow of the Erdtree and have to collect all, 50 of those every time, or face being underpowered and feeling incomplete.
Is it 50? I thought it was 25 for some reason.
No, it's 50.
All right.
Yeah. A lot of them you get by going through the story of the DLC. They're very, very easy to gather for the most part for a lot of them, but getting them maxed out is a gigantic pain because there's so many that are out of the way.
Yeah, there's definitely quite a few that you have to, like, really be digging for.
If you're paying no attention, you can probably get to like 14 or 15 blessing. If you don't know what we're talking about because you haven't seen the DLC, we'll explain it more when we get there. Basically, it is an item you have to collect in order to multiply your stats in the DLC to deal with the new enemies there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not having any on you is rough.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have no shortage of criticisms of Shadow of the Erdtree, but it is also fun. It has a lot of good things about it, too. So, I'm not saying it's a terrible DLC.
You've definitely got some cool boss moments for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of bosses from that DLC that I think is some of the best boss design that From Software has ever produced.
Yeah.
There are some that I think is some of the worst boss design that From Software has ever produced. So, it kind of runs the gamut a little bit. It's interesting. It's very uneven, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what, it's very tough when it comes to, like, my favorite From Software DLC. Okay, that area is the way forward, so let's clear this stuff over here. But I always end up coming back to the old hunters from Bloodborne. I think it might be my favorite From Software DLC. It's borderline perfect, in my opinion. I do really like the Lost Crowns from Dark Souls 2, though.
Yeah, those are fun.
It's just so much content. It's like it doubles the amount of content that's in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of happening in those locations.
It's got such massive lore implications.
Yeah.
Good grief. All right.
Not to mention the crowns you get from that area are really good.
Yep. And of course, I can't, you know, there's so many good DLCs, like Artorias of the Abyss was kind of short, but it was really good. And Dark Souls 3, I do think Ashes of Ariandel was good, but the Ring City was just spectacular.
I think the Ring City's so good because of just how weird everything is at that point. Ow.
Yeah. I'm circling around. I'm distracted if you can.
Not hard to do.
Alright, I pissed this other one off.
Missed. I said no. Jerk.
There we go. God, flanking is so good against those guys.
Yeah, they suck. If you can
they
stun them, you can usually get a good hit off of them, but it takes a minute to do that.
Yep.
All right, I think that's
But
everything.
yeah, I think the old Hunters, though, is just, it stands at the top because of just how well it integrates into Bloodborne. and how much content and mechanical content, lore content, like it's just incredible. It's so good.
It's pretty seamless. I don't think I realized we were in the DLC the first time we ran it until you were like, "Yep, this is the DLC part," and I was like, "Oh, what? Wait, what?"
Yeah, we're in the DLC now. What the?
Just felt so naturally part of the game.
Yep, it's almost indistinguishable from like other things that happen in that game where you're just like, wait, I'm over here now? Okay, cool.
Ah, Kos.
And it does have one of the best From Software bosses ever created, in my opinion.
I need to rest.
All right.
I got a level.
Yeah, I think... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Me too.
And flasks. Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Ronnie's got more to say, too. All right, so... Point in vigor. Talk to Ronnie.
Even when I turned my back upon the two fingers, Blythe remained my loyal ally. Though he was created a vassal for an Aryan, he was a colossal failure on the part of the two fingers, Blythe and E.G. both. Art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path, that I must betray everything and rid the world of what came before. Ah. Should I add thee to the list? Another one. Kind of heart. As kind of heart as they. Ah. This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget. Ah. I've let slip too
I won't forget, Ronnie. I'll never forget.
I said that.
I should not have said that. Ooh, I have a lot of these.
Oh, you're doing... Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Is that enough? I think I need one more.
I'm gonna burn all my rune items
Yeah,
right
I
now.
need more.
Really close to another level there.
There we go. Oop.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
All right. Level up. Number 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dexterity. Woohoo.
Hey, congrats.
Okie dokies.
Alright. Let's see here. Glovewort over here.
'Tis an interesting
Ghost
area.
9. Yes, it is. Speaking of interesting areas, I will say about Shadow of the Erd Tree, since I leveled a pretty heavy criticism at it a second ago, I think the area itself, the only complaint I have about it is the map makes it kind of hard to navigate, but the Shadowlands from the DLC are incredibly cool.
Oh, yeah.
They're so cool. They're some of my favorite areas. I actually find most of the Shadow Realm to be more interesting than the main game, for the most part. It's about as interesting as like the whole underground section, I think, because I've always found the underground to be really cool in this game. The Shadow Realm is that way as well. It's just awesome. You find so much cool stuff, and it's very fun to explore.
Yeah. Earth lizards.
Yeah, the From Software enemy that has to come back in every single game. All new enemies. This isn't Dark Souls, except there are curse lizards and crabs, but those are in 3. Ugh. No death blight today for me, please. Get out of here.
How much do you hate Deathblight? Let me show you.
Slam! Oh, yeah.
Man, this area, like, the environmental storytelling of this game is just spectacular.
Yep, yeah, and that's sort of why I was thinking of Shadow of the Erd Tree's environment because it's really, really cool. The Baleful Shadow.
Yeah, I thought I was fighting Blythe the first time this happened.
Looks a little like Blythe.
Ow. Alright, well.
Oh,
I kept him distracted for you. I guess I'll catch up eventually. I've died so much today.
yeah, some days I'm off, some days you're off, I think, so it's okay, buddy. I invite you to remember the time I lost a freaking Godric in 3 seconds. It was, I brought shame upon my name that day.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Dishonor on your cow? Yeah. Kill my wolves, you jerk.
I'm coming, Claire. I'm bringing my jellyfish with me.
Ow. Ow.
That did so much damage. Holy cow. I'm so weak. Die.
My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear.
No!
Tell Blythe
Don't leave me!
and Iji I love them.
Don't leave me, I'm needed. Needy. I'm needed.
I'm needed.
I'm
I'm needed
needy.
and needy. And can both be true? Can both please be true?
Right.
Yeah.
Palace key. Good stuff.
I can't get back here. I can't get back here. All right. Yeah, the palace key is going to be necessary for the next part of this journey here, which we'll have to decide if we want to keep going this way or do the other underground section, kind of alternate it. I'm down with either one since we have Flame Cleanse Me, because you know what's coming up next.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm kind of inclined to just keep pushing onward.
Yeah, we can do that. It's no problem. Again, so the color of this room should give you a little bit of a hint as to part of the environment that's coming up next, but you'll see it here in a moment. But we are going to have to get to using the key we just got before we can get into it properly, I think.
Yeah.
So
Miyazaki said, I heard you guys like poison swamps, so I gave you the best one ever.
yes, so this is a poison swamp coming up. Yeah, the Lake of Rot.
It's the worst one ever. Ugh.
We did look over this area in a previous area as well. Let's rest here. This was like, you look down on it, it's like, what the hell is this red area? That's what this is. This is the Lake of Rot.
I
1450s.
craft any of the... I don't even have the right recipe to craft the boluses. That makes me sad.
You have Flame Cleanse Me?
I do, but, you know, that's slower. Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely recommend it in this area, though. Like, this is a very good area to do this in, because you will run out of boluses very quickly, because this whole thing will infect you with rot in, like, 3 seconds flat.
Right.
So,
And you still can't use torrent.
no, you can't.
So, yeah.
So yeah, we can do the first part of the Lake of Rot at this point. In order to get through the very end of it, we are going to need to go use the key first. So we can do that now, or we can do the first bit of the Lake of Rot.
Where do you use the
now.
key? I forgot.
Near the end of it.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. We have to open the area near the end of it, but we use the key up in where Rena is. Or Renala. No, it's Rena at this point, I think. It's in the boss room.
Oh, yes! To open that chest that we couldn't open before.
Yes.
Okay.
Renala, Queen of the Full Moon.
Yeah, we should probably go ahead and just take care of that, honestly.
I usually take care of this right when we enter the Lake of Rot, because forgetting and then getting up to the point where you need to have gotten what's in this locked chest is very unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks
'Cause
major.
You have to go back through a bunch of enemies if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you can do Lake of Rot, like, big portion before, but when you get to the next side of Grace, you definitely need to go do this.
Yeah, the Dark Moon Ring. Ooh.
Yes. You must have the Dark Moon Ring on you to proceed past the very end of the Lake of Rot, so. And if you want to respec, you could do it right here.
It's true.
With the Rune of the Unborn.
Respec, but still do RNG. Like, no!
That would be pretty funny. Like, let's try respecking the stats, and I've regenerated, like, what level are you? Minus the starting class of random numbers.
No, I'd probably would just do all random numbers. I'm level 96. So just 96.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, it would be less than that, because you didn't start at level 0.
Right, but when you respec, doesn't it start you at level 0?
No.
Okay.
You start at your class starting level.
Okay, so I think that's 11 then?
Yeah. I think I would start at 1, because the Wretch starts at 1 with 10 all stats.
Peak efficiency right here.
That's right.
Pristine health and condition.
Yes, I just did the math. 92. I have 92 stat points from my all 10 starting, so level 93. So, yep. But yeah, your class would start at a different level. But yeah, you can never change your starting stat spread. So you're always going to begin from there. Okay, so
I was trying to decide if we should really try to tackle the lake route since we're right at about time today.
yeah, if you don't want to do that yet, let's think for a second. Could do some upgrades. Could, yeah, because this area is a little annoying. I'm gonna think about which upgrades I want to do. Oh, I need to upgrade my sword, actually. I think, yeah.
Okay. This is a good stopping point then. We'll tackle the Lake of Rot next time.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Table of Lost Grace and see what upgrades I could do on my sword, but yeah, this I do, as we're kind of closing things out, I do want to comment that I think the lore you end up learning about Ranni is very interesting in this part of the game, and it does make her a very compelling character, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the her side quest is probably my favorite set of quests outside of the main story.
Yeah,
just because of how robust it is.
Yeah, and if it isn't obvious at this point, Ranni is a big player when it comes to the events of this game. And this underground stuff is completely, like, you can just not do any of it if you don't want.
Right.
And you can totally miss it. And the Fia and Ranni both have a large amount of content in the underground section of this game. So if you are interested in either of them, just do all of the underground stuff you can. I would even say, like, a lot of the endings, there are a few of them that do not have anything to do with this underground section, but a couple of them are intertwined. So, like, the Dusk ending and the Stars ending are both kind of intertwined, and then so is the Wretch. It's not Wretch. What is it? Loathsome Dung Eaters quest, which I don't think we've talked to him yet, but and the Flame of Frenzy, they're kind of intertwined as well a little bit.
Yeah, he hasn't shown up in the Fable yet. I don't think he will until we hit to Altus.
Yeah, so that's some stuff that it hasn't shown up yet, but yeah, to me, and I mean, I think from what I've seen, there are two schools of thought with regards to the endings and which one is quote unquote the best. I do fall into the Ranni camp myself. I do think it's one of the more compelling ones, but we'll discuss that sort of stuff once we get a little bit further. But we are starting to get into sort of what Ranni is about, what exactly is her motivation, and she loathes the Two Fingers and the influence of the Outer Gods. And that's an interesting perspective, especially given some of the information we get as we approach the end of this game and deal with Shadow of the Erdtree as well. I think the full context for Ranni and the way she interacts with this world is very, very interesting, and I quite like her as a character. Am I saying she's good? Not necessarily, but I do understand the perspective of her character, and I think that speaks to how good of a character she really is. And there are several, she's not alone, there are several really good characters in this game that I'm just like, yeah, I get you, I understand.
I see you.
Yeah. And yeah, I wish I could remember more about the Shadows, because I think Blide is the most notable one. And he's really cool. He's a really cool character too. I like Blide a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want like real deep lore explorations, I can't recommend VatiVidya more enough.
Oh yeah.
He dives into all the stuff. He's done a ton of Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Demon Souls, and like he's the lore guy for these kinds of games for me. So
Yes. Yeah, and because you mentioned it, actually, Demon Souls has some of my favorite lore in all of Souls. It's funny because the more I look into Souls lore, the more I started with Dark Souls, and it's always going to be special to me, but when it comes to just the way it's written, I really love Elden Ring lore. I really love Bloodborne, and I really love Demon Souls. And so Dark Souls is more of the, like, I don't know that it's generic in any way, but it's definitely the one I'm, if I'm being honest about my lore preferences, it's the one that's the least compelling to me personally.
yeah.
And again, it's not bad. There's some really, really, really cool stuff in Dark Souls lore. I'm saying all of these are really great, and if I had to rank them, like the Dark Souls trilogy probably ranks last lore-wise for me.
Yeah. Well, they all act as like a foundation to the next thing that they do, so.
Kind of. Yeah, Demon Souls has a couple of things that have never been followed up on because of the licensing involved. That had to be a different world when moving from Demon Souls to Dark Souls, because Demon Souls was Atlas and From Software.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. It's an incredibly interesting world. If you're interested in Demon Souls, I think we both have the remake of that. So if you want to see us play that, we can do that. I believe. You may have to figure that out, but yeah, I love Demon Souls remake.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, getting off track here. Yeah, we hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I believe we're probably just gonna go ahead and tackle Lake of Rot next time. So if you want to see more suffering, feel free to tune into the next episode. It should be very fun. And yeah, we're gonna keep going this way, and then there's the other underground, and then we're finally gonna make our way up to the Altus Plateau after that. I think that's the rough plan. So yeah, we do hope you're enjoying this playthrough. If you have any opinions about lore in general, if you totally disagree and think Dark Souls has the best lore, tell us about it. Tell us why you like it, because it is good lore. It absolutely is. And like Austin said, if you're curious about a lot of this stuff, definitely check out VatiVidya's channel. That one he will go in depth in lore in ways that I can only hope to aspire to one day. And it's an extremely good channel, and it's a really good resource for lore that can be very difficult to grasp and very obscure. And the other thing I like about him is he's very good at pointing out when he's speculating.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important in this sort of lore, because a lot of times we get some information and then that's it. And then it's like, well, wait, what about these other questions? Well, too bad. It's mythological storytelling. You get what's in the legends, and that's about it. So
here's what I think.
You occasionally encounter them. Yep. Yeah. Who knows, really?
Right.
Who knows? Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us to Dan's point. If you do like what you've been watching and like watching us fail or me die more repeatedly at this point, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. It really helps us out. And let us know in the comments below your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Love to interact with you. Beyond that, thank you so much for letting us be a part of your day. We do hope it's an amazing one. We'll see you all in the next video.
See you next time.
Bye-bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.